Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Taylor Simbi, and if you're new, you're welcome, and please subscribe. And if you're already subscribed, but thank you so much for coming back. You are the best. So in today's video guys, I'm going to show you how I made this 360 closure wig cap guys, how I draw my hairline, everything guys. So watch every step so that you understand guys how I did it. So let's get into the tutorial. I'm going to be using Swiss lace, measuring tape, some pins, colorless brass straps, adjustable wig cap. You will need this guys because we are going to use some measurements on this. Your thread, black and colorless thread, your concealer for marking your hairline, and then the mannequin hair that I'm going to be using is a 21.5. My measurements are 22. You will know why soon guys. So make sure that your lines on your lace are running vertically from the back to the front, back to the front. So right there, place your lace down right there. My lace is 11.5 guys. It's 11.5 because I need some excess. So right there, I'm going to mark on 6, and the front lace is going to be 6 inches, and the back lace is going to be 4 inches. And at the front, I will only ventilate about 5 inches, and at the back, I will only ventilate on 3 inches. So right there, just pin them together, and then we're going to cut the front and the back. So guys, when I did my measurements, my ear to ear measurements is 11 inches, and then at the back is 10 inches. So when you are cutting, make sure you cut the exact, like at the front I cut 11.5 because I want to be able to pin down the lace when I'm ventilating. But at the end of the day, when I ventilate, I will only ventilate on 11 inches, and at the back I will ventilate on about 9.5 because I stretch the lace so that it will fit perfectly. So make sure that you don't pin your lace like this guys, it will be big. Instead, fold your front lace in half like that, and then pin right there at the corner, and then we're going to be using our concealer to put a curve right there, and then I'm going to cut that curve right there guys. So make sure you do this if you want your wig cap to fit perfectly like how mine was doing. So after that, we're going to pin it all the way around, like the sides and the back, and then we're going to do our hairline guys at the front. So I'm going to mark right there on 4.5, and then after doing this, I will then mark 2 in the middle part, and then 2 inches from the middle going to the ear right there, and then another 2 inches, put a dot right there, and then we're going to draw our hairline guys. I have a tutorial on how to draw your hairline on frontal, how to cut everything guys. So right there, just mark the middle part, make sure it's curved at the ends like that, and then the second part of your hairline, curve it, connecting it to the last part right there guys. And after doing this, you can turn your lace and trace like the hairline that you did on the other side. So after that, it will be like this. So guys, as you can see, your lace stretches. If you pull it horizontally, it stretches, and the other way it doesn't stretch. So if you cut your lace bigger than your actual measurements, your wig cap is going to be big guys. We want it to fit perfectly. We want it to lay without putting any glue. So pin your front lace, make sure it's flat, and then pin your back lace guys. And then you see on the corners of the back lace we have some excess right there guys, and then we're going to sew and cut. So make sure that when you do your exact measurements, the other lace will be cutting it off because we want it to be tight. So right, the reason why I draw my hairline first is because I want to leave 1.5 inches on the side of the ear so that my wig cap will lay flat guys. As you've seen, I did not sew from like from the top all the way down to where the lace is ending. I only sewed the part that I wanted to sew, and by doing this guys, you can try on your wig cap to see if it's fitting when you've sewn like the part that you want to sew only, and the ear part you don't sew it. You'll be able to try it on to see if it's fitting, if it needs some adjustment guys. So don't sew your lace all the way down. Sew the part that you want to be sewn only guys. The part that doesn't need sewing, don't sew it. So right there, I'm using my colorless thread, and I'm sewing starting from the ear, going up and then coming back, guys, so that it will be secure. The part that I'm sewing will be secure. So after sewing, just tie your thread and cut it off, guys, and also sew on the other side. Do the same thing that you did right here. So guys, if you cannot find a colorless thread, use a nude thread. Don't use a black one because you want it to be seamless. So use a colorless or a nude thread, guys. So the part that I've sewn is about 1 3/4 of an inch, and then on the other side it's also 1 3/4 of an inch. So after doing this, I'm going to cut off the excess right there on the sides. So just cut them off, guys, and then cut off the other side, guys. The other excess lace, we'll cut it off after we're done with the ventilation and the braiding, everything, guys. So just cut the sides right there so that you won't be distracted when you want to work with your closure. So like this, guys, you have your 360 closure. So now on to sewing it to your wig cap, guys. So keep watching so that you will see that part. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to place my wig cap on my mannequin. Then I'm going to take my 360 and I'm going to place it on top, and then I'm going to pin it down. Make sure that where your lace is ending, like is where your wig cap is ending, like right there at the front. You saw where my hairline was ending is the same line where I pinned down my lace. So at the back, also pin it like that, and then on the side, right there on the ear tab, make sure that on the ear part, make sure that you put your 360 where your wig cap is ending, guys, so that it won't be too big. After that, we're going to sew right round our 360. Make sure you sew it right round, and right on this part, guys, I'm using black thread because it's going to be covered anyway. It's not going to show. So if you want to use black thread, you can, but it will show. Like if you want to do like this wig cap that I'm making right here, I want to do a up to cornrows wig. So you want everything to look like as natural as it can be, like as seamless as it can be. So if you put black thread, it will show, guys, because this lace is light, and it will show that the thread is running from this point to that point. But if you put the black thread right around, it won't show. It doesn't matter right here, guys. So if you can find a colorless thread, please buy that, or you can buy a nude one. So after sewing right there, I'm going to mark where my wig cap is ending. Just put those right around at the back right here, and then after doing this, guys, we're going to be removing our wig cap, and then we're going to cut off that wig cap underneath our 360. We are not going to need that, so we're going to be cutting that off. We're only going to be needing a wig cap on the top part. So cut off that wig cap, and then we're going to put the 360 closure wig cap on our mannequin head, and then we're going to connect the dots that we did, guys. And this is how I achieved my hairline at the back, guys. So easy, guys. So if you can find a wig cap like this one, do buy it, guys. It will be easier for you to get your hairline at the back. So just use your concealer and mark it like that, and then after doing this, we're going to be doing the straps, guys. We're going to be sewing our straps right here at the back, guys. So keep watching, guys. So I'm going to be using this colorless straps, and then, guys, I wanted my wig cap to look seamless, guys. I didn't want any black things showing right there down there, guys. So right here, I'm going to cut on 4.5 inches on this strap, guys. These bar straps are so cheap. You can find them in beauty stores. Yeah, so just cut 4.5, and then we're going to cut 3 inches of the lace that is going to cover the back. So just cut right there, and then this lace that I have remaining is 3 by 2, so I'm going to fold it in half and then cut it again. So I'll end up having 3 by 1, and for each strap the lace that is going to cover each strap is going to be 3 by 1 inches. So just take your strap, your 4.5 inch strap, and then place it inside your lace. So cover it with your Swiss lace like that, and then we're going to pin it down. And then after doing that, we're going to pin it on our mannequin, so like this, guys. And then I'm going to take my wig cap and I'm going to flip it inside out like that, and I'm going to put it back on my mannequin. And then I'm going to pin down the straps like that, guys. Make sure that it's not in a straight line. The line is slanted. The straps, make sure they are slanted like that, guys. So I'm going to be using my invisible thread to sew right here. So just sew the sides, or the sides and the top part where you started, where you connected your strap and your wig cap. So just sew like that, guys. Make sure you don't sew like right round, because we want the strap to move. And when you're sewing, only sew the lace only. The only part you're going to sew the strap is right here, guys. Right here, where I'm showing right here, is the only part that you're going to join the strap and the lace. Through like the sides and the front, like there where you see the hook, you are not going to sew the strap, you're only going to sew the lace. So just cut off the excess right there, and then this is how it's looking. So for the part that is going to be at the back where we're going to hook our strap, I'm going to be using this lace. I folded it into 3, and then I'm going to sew it down right here, guys. So just pin it down, and then we're going to sew the sides, like the middle part where you see right there where those pins are. I'm not going to sew that, because that is the part where I'm going to hook the strap. So only sew the side, like right round on the side, and leave the middle part, because it's where we're going to hook. So take your strap and see where it's going to end, and you're going to start sewing from that part. So just sew from that point, going all the way round to the other side, then coming back. And after doing this, we're going to be able to hook our strap on the middle part where you see those 2 pins right there. I did not sew that part, so we're going to be hooking in that space that I left right there. So I'm using the lace, guys, instead of the part that is on the wig cap, because I want my wig cap to look seamless. I don't want it to have like black wig caps underneath right there, because I want to use this wig cap for a cornrows, like a up to cornrows wig. So I want it to look as natural as it can. So if you use black wig cap right there to put where you're going to hook your strap, it might show, guys, and I don't want that. So I tried as much as I can to make sure that my wig cap looks seamless like that, guys. So after sewing, just cut that off, and the part that I'm putting my needle right there, I did not sew it. That is the part where I'm going to hook, guys, right there. So just hook your straps like that, guys. That's how I achieved it. And if you can find like brass straps with nude hooks, it will be better. So like that, guys, this is how it's looking like inside, and then this is how it's looking like outside, guys. I'm loving this wig cap, guys. I'm loving it. So do let me know if this tutorial was helpful, guys. Do let me know in the comment section down below. Do let me know if you're going to try it out, guys. Do let me know. And thank you so much to those of you who have been sharing my videos. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your support, guys. Thank you so much. And guys, please share, like, and if you're new, don't forget to subscribe. And if you're already a subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. Thank you so much for supporting my channel. So as you can see, it's easy to wear, and guys, this wig cap is so secure on the head. Like at the back, you won't be needing any glue. As you can see right there, guys, it's so secure. So guys, do let me know what you think about this wig cap, and thank you so much for watching, guys. I will see you in my next video. Don't forget to subscribe. Goodbye.